I welcome all of you in this video which is about surface areas and volumes. Today's lecture is about exercise 13.2 and we are supposed to take the question number 3. Exercise 13.2 topic is surface areas and volumes. Question number is 3. So let us start with the question, that's question number 3. I will take the question number 3 from your NCERT book. The question is like this. A gulab jamun contains sugar syrup up to about 30% of its volume. To this point of time, we can say like this. A gulab jamun hai, it's a sweet, we all know. But practically, we know that the gulab jamun is in the shape of sphere. Right? But in the question, it is not sphere. The question says the gulab jamun is in the what? Contains sugar syrup up to 30% of volume. Find approximately how much syrup will be found in 45 gulab jamuns, each shaped like a cylinder with two hemispherical ends. That means the shape of the gulab jamun is like this. It is a cylindrical end. It is a cylindrical part. And two hemispheres are attached to its ends. That means it's like this, right? But practically we know that gulab jamun we eat, it's in the shape of sphere. But here in the question, it's like this. So we will say what the question is. It's a cylinder and two hemispherical ends with length equal to 5 centimeter and diameter 2.8. That means the length, total length of the gulab jamun, let it be capital L. It's a capital L, right? And there will be what? R, the radius of hemisphere and the radius of cylindrical end. The question says the diameter is 2.8 centimeter. Phi is 2.8 centimeter. Right, guys? But we know that the R will be equivalent to 2.8 divided by 2. It's 1.4 centimeter. Clear? What we have to find? We have to find a gulab jamun, find approximately how much syrup. We have to what? We have to find how much syrup. That is a sugar quantity. We have to find sugar quantity. But it is given that is equivalent to 30% of total volume. 30% of total volume. So our approach is simple. What we will do? We will find the volume of one gulab jamun. Right? And the shape of the gulab jamun is this. We will find the volume of one gulab jamun. But we have to find the 45 gulab jamuns. That means the total volume of the 45 gulab jamuns will be equivalent to the volume of one gulab jamun multiplied by 45. Clear? I will draw the diagram here. Diameter, I am having 2.8 centimeter. That means R is 2.8 divided by 2, that's 1.4 centimeter. It is L, the length of what? Gulab jamun, that's equivalent to 5 centimeter. Let it be small l. That is the length of the cylindrical part. And this is R. We all know this. This is R. This is R. And this will be H. Clear? So here I will start like this. Here, diameter of cylindrical part is equal to diameter of hemisphere. This is simple. From the what? From the diagram, we conclude that the diameter of a cylindrical part is equal to diameter of the hemispherical part. Or we can say, which implies that radius of cylinder is equal to radius of hemisphere. hemisphere. Clear? So radius of cylinder is equal to radius of what? Hemisphere. So we know, we denote the radius by small r, that's equal to 5 by 2, that's 2.8 divided by 2, that's 1.4 centimeter. So r is equal to 1.4 centimeter. Now let us calculate the value of L, which is the length of a cylindrical part. So from the figure we can say that capital L, also capital L is equal to R plus small r plus again r. It's simple from your diagram, right? So it's capital L, we know that that's a 5 centimeter. Small r, it's a 1.4 centimeter plus L plus 1.4, right? So 1.4 plus 1.4 simple is 2.8. Is 2.8 plus L, or we can say simple mathematics is here. L is equal to 5 minus 2.8. 5 minus 2.8, it is simple. L is equal to 2.2. Right guys? So we found that the height, or you can say the length of a cylindrical part, that's equivalent to 2.2, and the radius of a cylindrical part, it's 1.4, and the radius of the hemisphere, it is 1.4 centimeter. Clear? Now let us find the volume of a 1 gulab jamun. So I will write here L, we found that it's 2.2 centimeter. Question is easy, but it's good question. Now, volume of 1 gulab jamun. It is simple, equivalent to volume of what? Cylinder plus twice, because 2 hemispheres are there, right guys? This plus this. So I will write here 2. 2 twice volume of hemisphere. Right? But at this point of time, we all must know the formulas. We must all memorize the formulas. The formula is this. Volume of cylinder. That's a pi r square h, where h is the height, or we can say it's a what? L. So here I will not write h, I will write L. Clear? So it's pi r square L plus 2, it's here. Then volume of hemisphere. Volume of hemisphere is equal to 2 by 3 pi r cube. It's 2 divided by 3 pi r cube. Clear? So simple mathematics, it's a pi r square L plus 2 multiplied by 2, it's 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now, see which terms we can get common here. I can get common here pi, it's pi here. Then it's r square, it's r cube. I can get r square common. Then it's L plus 4 by 3 multiplied by r. Now only one thing. We have to substitute the values and get the answer. What is the value? What is the pi? Pi is 22 by 7. 22 by 7 r, and r that's equal to 1.4 centimeter. It's 1.4, 1.4 the whole square means 1.4 multiplied by 1.4 L. We got that, that's a 2.2. That's 2.2 plus 4 divided by 3 multiplied by r. What is the r? It's 1.4. So beta g, it's simple. What we will do? We will do first solve this. 4 multiplied by 1.4 divided by 3. Then add this 2.2. Then multiply by 1.4, multiply by 1.4, multiply by 22 and whole divided by 7. We will get the volume of the 1 gulab jamun. And I have found that that value is equal to, what? 25.05. It's 25.05 centimeter cube. I can use the calci here. You can use the calci at your home, but the thing is simple calci, not the scientific calculator, right? Calci or calculator, I got the value, it's equivalent to 25.05. It's a volume of what? Gulab jamun. But one gulab jamun is 25.05 centimeter cube. But the question is not only this. Question is about the 45 gulab jamun. So simply the volume of one gulab jamun is 25.05 centimeter cube, and the volume of the what? 45 gulab jamuns will be equivalent to 25.05 multiplied by 45. So I will write here volume of 45 gulab jamuns will be equivalent to, simple, that's 25.05 centimeter cube multiplied by 45. So simple, do the multiplication and we can get the value equivalent to what? 1127.25. 1127.25 centimeter cube. This is the volume of what? 45 gulab jamuns, right? But the question says, find the approximate sugar content. That's the sugar syrup content of 45 gulab jamuns, volume of the 45 gulab jamuns. So, टाइम गोवा दलील क्या गए ओके ओके So volume of the 45 gulab jamuns will be equivalent to 25.05 multiplied by 45. That's the volume of the 45 gulab jamuns. Simple. But as per the question, the sugar content, the sugar syrup, right, is a 30% of the total volume. So it's like this. Therefore, sugar syrup of what? Sugar syrup of 45 gulab jamuns is equal to 30% of total volume of the 45 gulab jamuns. That is this 1127.25, right? So it is 30 divided by 100 multiplied by 1127.25. So my dear students who is watching this video, either from the Harvardian or non-Harvardian, so beta ji, it is simple. It is simple. 0 and 0 will get cancelled out. It will be 0.3 multiplied by 1127.25, and you can get the value of the sugar content which is present in the 45 gulab jamuns. So it's simple, right? I can use the calci here, but I don't have the calci. You can use the calcis at your home and get the value. The value is 338.175. It's 338.175 centimeter cube. That means in 45 gulab jamuns, which are in the shape of this shape, which are in the shape of this cylindrical with two ends, hemispherical ends, the total volume of sugar content, which is what? 30% of the total volume, is 338.175 centimeter cube. I hope this is clear to all of you, right? So let us move on to the next question, which is question number 4. Question 4. I will read the question now. A solid iron pole consists of cylinder of height 220 centimeter and base diameter is equivalent to 24 centimeter. Then standing and which is surmounted by another cylinder of height 60 centimeter and radius 8 centimeter. Find the mass. We are not supposed to here find the volume only. We are supposed to find the mass of the pole, given that the 1 centimeter cube of iron has approximately 8 gram of mass, which is, in short, density is given, right? So I will draw the figure first. I will take the statement here and I will draw the figure on the board. Look towards the board carefully. This is cylinder. I am drawing 3D object on a 2D object, right? This is cylinder. From here, it to here, it is H. I will write this as capital H. The reason is because I am having the two objects, one cylinder and another cylinder. Then it is R. Let it be capital R from this point to this point. Clear? Then another cylinder is surmounted on this cylinder. What do you mean by surmounted, sir? Surmounted is the objective which is on the top of this object. But here is the case. The object on the top is not equivalent. Equivalent means not equivalent in dimensions. That is small, and the height is small, and the die is small. That is 60 centimeter height, and radius is 8 centimeter. That means axis is here. A height I will denote with small h. The height is equal to what? 60 centimeter. It is 60 centimeter. And let it be small r. And small r is given. Small r is, that is 8 centimeter. What about the capital R? Capital R is not given. It is diameter is given 24. The simple, it's 24 divided by 2. R is 12 centimeter. So phi is 24. Right? It's a 24 centimeter. What about the capital H? It is also given. It's 220 centimeter. My dear students, it's quite easy question. What we are supposed to find? We are supposed to find the total volume of this what? Solid. And this solid consists of the two objects, but they are same. One is a cylinder and second is also cylinder. But one is a bigger cylinder and second is smaller cylinder. So here I will write, since smaller cylinder is surmounted on bigger cylinder, right? So we will write radius of bigger cylinder, that's capital R. That's equivalent to 12 centimeter, right? That's equivalent to 12 centimeter. Radius of smaller cylinder, that is smaller. That's given in the question. That's equivalent to 8 centimeter, right? Also, height of smaller cylinder, that is small h. That's equal to what? 60 centimeter. Height of what? Bigger cylinder. Or we can write like this. It's a capital H is equal to 220. We are not supposed, we can also write this. This is a one cylinder. We can name it 1. We can name it 2. Then we will write the cylinder 1, its height, its what? Radius, like that also. No problem at all. Now, volume of solid. Volume of what? Solid, it is a solid composed of 2, is equal to volume of bigger cylinder plus volume of smaller cylinder, right? We all know that the formula for the cylinder of volume is pi r square h. It's pi, but mind it, R is not same. R is different and also H is different. So pi, it's a bigger pi r square h plus pi small r square small h. Right, beta? Which term I can get the common here? It's only one term. That's pi. It's r square h plus r square h. Now put the values and we will get the answer. What about the pi? Are you supposed to take the 22 by 7 or 3.14? What the question says? Question says take it 3.14. So we will take it 3.14. R square, capital R. Where is capital R? Here. It's a 12 multiplied by 12 multiplied by h. What is the h? It's a 220. Then addition, small r. Where is small r? That's a 12. Small r is 8. It's a 8 multiplied by 8. Then height of smaller this cylinder, it's 60. So simple, what we will do? We will do one thing, 12 multiplied by 12 multiplied by 220, the value of that, and then 8 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 60, the value of that, and then what? Add both the values, and that value will be multiplied by 3.14, right? It's simple mathematics, and we can get the value here. So what is the value? I will tell you what is the value. I can use the calci here, right? I can use the calci here. We will write 12 multiplied by 12 multiplied by 220. It's 3.14. This value is 31680 plus 8864. 64 into 60 multiplied by 860. It's 3840. 3840. Then simple 3840 plus 3160. 31680. It's 3.14 multiplied by 35520. So we will write 3.14 multiplied by 35520. It is 111532.8. It is what? It is 111532.8 watt. It's a volume and the unit is centimeter. It's a centimeter cube. The volume of the solid is 111532.8 centimeter cube. But we have to find the mass, not volume. Now look towards the board very, very carefully. And listen to my words. We all know this is a physics concept. Density. Density is mass per unit volume. I'm not supposed to take the concept here, density, and explain it. What does it mean, right? I will use the concept only. Density is equal to mass per unit volume. Density is represented by rho. It's a representation of the density. It's a rho. Then mass per unit volume. What we got here? We got here what? 111538.8, right? It's a volume. We have to find the mass. Then we must know what? Density. But the question says, what the question says? Question says 1 centimeter cube of iron has approximately 8 gram of what? Mass. It's the density which is given, right? So we can use here, like this. It's a 8. It's given mass divided by volume. What was the volume of? That was 1153.27, like this. Please do it. I have done this here. Substitute that value here. It's a 1153.27 and multiplied 1153.27 multiplied by 8, and we will get the, or we can say m is equal to 8 multiplied by 1153.27, right? Am I clear about it? So we can get the mass, but mass will be in terms of what? Grams. If you want the mass in terms of kg, so simple, you have to divide it by what? 1000. Right, beta? So we got the value of the mass of this solid, which is composed of the 2 cylinders. One is a bigger cylinder and another is a smaller cylinder, and the smaller cylinder is surmounted on a bigger cylinder. I hope these 2 questions are what? Clear to all of you, and we will move to the next question, but that will be in the next video. Till then, Allah Hafiz, take care and stay home, stay safe.